know you're all tired, I get it. You know what it takes to be here. Trust me, the work is the work and the work is good work.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Hey, welcome back. Second part of the video series that we had with my brother, Coach Usama from 5-4 Performance. He is going to run these guys through the second half of that linear speed session, which is going to be our strength session in the actual gym. If you want to touch a little bit on the lower body.
All right, so today's lift is all about complementing what we did in our acceleration training today. The emphasis was being able to push the ground away with a lot of force and power. So that's how we're going to get it with our step-ups and explosive step-ups. After that, we got some accessories just primarily centered around tissue quality and keeping the boys healthy and making sure that we can continue to have a great off-season going forward. Okay, so combine guys, you're gonna be over with Ben doing vertical jump today. Everybody else is with me. We're gonna get started with a little bit of a warm-up. You guys are already very warm, so we're not going with ground-based mobilization or anything like that. We're gonna do a couple of hip cars. We're gonna do some fascial tissue training to get your whole body nice and warm, and then we're gonna get this thing going, okay? All right, before we do that, I was supposed to do this at the field, but I didn't. I totally forgot. Listen, man, without Coach Chris giving us his home to be able to train in here, we'd be stuck for a lot of the things that we wanted to do, right? All the learning, all the treatment, all the lifts to make sure that we're staying ready for the rest of the week. We won't be able to do any of that. Without his expertise, really, I wouldn't even be the coach that I would be today, right? And because of all of that, man, I wouldn't be able to feed my family the way I'm able to do it. So as a result of that, as a direct extension of this family, Coach Chris, I'd like you to present you and your team with some Feed the Fam merch. So this is for you. This is for you. And then the extras, they're there for your team. There's some hoodies, t-shirts, shorts, but this is for you. Coach, can I just get you to do me a favor and pull that up and show them what's on the back just to remind them one more time?
Okay.
Yeah. Feed the Fam 2025 edition. Coach, what does it say on the back?
You cannot steal what is God-given.
You cannot steal.
God for can't be. I love it.
Yes, sir. So we just wanted to show our appreciation. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. We had to get you right. Flip it. And then right there. And then the last one. The last one I'll show you, Coach. This one's for you. I think this one speaks volumes about everything that you've been able to create in the years that you've been able to do it. Start unknown, but you finish unforgettable all the time. Yes, sir. So we appreciate you and all your help. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you very much.
100%. I'm going to put that right back in there. Yes, sir. All right, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this workout. So there's 3 things that we're going to do right here. Okay, so we're going to rotate through these. We got 6 benches set up like this. We're just getting our whole posterior chain to fire as one. In order to get the glute to fire, we have to make sure that the opposite lat can fire just as well. Otherwise, there's gonna be a little bit of a disconnect. And as a result, when you try to fire your glute, you might end up firing your hamstring, compensating with your adductor. This fascial tissue training, again, I want you to think about it like this. If I've got the muscle, all right, I'm gonna give you the example of making a sausage. All right? The meat in the is the muscle, right? The skin on the outside, don't say pause. I don't want to hear it. All right? The skin that wraps the sausage. I can't help myself. What happens though, if anybody's had a really good, like from a butcher, a really good sausage? What happens if that skin is too tight? When you cut into the sausage, what happens? It just splits, right? What happens if it's too loose when you cut it? It doesn't cut. So your fascial tissue over your muscle, if it's not the right tautness, the muscle underneath won't be able to work together. And we all know that when we sprint, I don't just use my glute to extend my hip. I use everything, not just in my hip, also in my upper body too. So that's what we're trying to get working today. These connections right here, we're gonna go single arm, single leg glute bridge. Shoulders on the bench. Right hand, those who have done this before, which leg am I using? Okay, because I'm using my right glute, I'm using my right lat, using my opposite glute. I'm gonna start up here, everything's contracted, lat and glute. And then I'm gonna lengthen through that posterior chain and then shorten. Lengthen, shorten. Make sense? All right, if you have any friends that are trying to grow their glutes, by the way, make sure they're training their lats too. So next up, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna work that was the posterior oblique sling, working the anterior oblique sling. So what we wanna do, trying to fire the adductor and the hip together with the oblique on the opposite side, all the way up through to the shoulder. Very quickly, the point of this, because I want us to be really intentional when we do this, has anybody had anybody got like a left glute issue or hamstring issue? Or right glute or hamstring issue? Okay, awesome. And I don't know if this is true for you or not, but maybe it might be something that you'll experience. If you got, what side is the hamstring feeling like it's bugging? Okay, left hamstring, all right? So have you ever had any issues with your right shoulder? Anything like that? Okay, so if the left glute doesn't work properly, the right shoulder won't stabilize properly. So we got to make sure that everything is well connected, front and back, okay? So we're working the anterior oblique sling right here. We're gonna go inside of the knee, elbow, this leg's off the ground, and then all I'm doing, trying to pull my elbow to my knee and my knee to my elbow, squeeze for 10, breathing, just like that. Then I'm gonna switch, do the same thing on the other side. We are trying to pull the shoulder off the ground to get a contraction in that glute. So we're going 10 reps here, each side, 10-second contraction here each side, and then we're just gonna finish off with some hip cars. Everybody knows how to do this. Make sure the hips on the rack. We're going up, out, rotate in, make sure the hip stays on the rack and the abs stay tight. Extend at the glute, coming back here, rotate, bring it back to center, and drop it. We've got 5 each side like that. I don't care what you start on. Grab a bed ball, grab a bench, grab the side of a rack. We're gonna do 2 sets of everything. 10 each side on the single arm, single leg glute bridge. 10 seconds each side on the med ball squeeze. 5 hip cars each side. Let's get it going. And hey, if you're feeling your hamstring, just put your hand up. One of us will come and help you out. If the abs aren't tight, we can't fire our glute properly. Good, and when we're trying to squeeze the glute, we gotta make sure we keep the abs tight too. Bring it together, separate it. Bring it together, separate. Squeeze that glute. There you go, separate, perfect. Squeeze that glute, we're going 10. Good, and I want you to exhale. When we go up, I need you to keep your abs tight as you squeeze your glute. That'll help you squeeze your glute a little bit better. And then last thing, let's make sure we push that big toe down into the ground. Good, let's bend at the elbow too. Yes, there it is, well done, good. Look at that hip car though, come on lad. Inside of the leg, that's solid. And then we're gonna go inside of the elbow, we pull in the shoulder off the ground, we're gonna squeeze these 2 points together. Yeah, that's it, yeah. And then this left leg is gonna be off the ground. Let's get the abs tight, solid. And we go in 10 seconds. We're gonna try to pop the ball for me, pop the ball. Okay, we're about to do what's called an Achilles overcoming ISO. So, the reason we're doing this, when you guys exhale and you put your foot in the ground, if the heel compresses too much due to a lack of stiffness in the ankle, what's gonna end up happening? So I just put my foot down into the ground and then my heel does this. What's gonna end up happening? It's gonna create more wear and tear. I don't know about exactly. That's it, right there. It's gonna decrease your speed and power. Because when I compress, if my Achilles tendon can't take all of that force and power and allow me to spring it back going that way, I'm not gonna be able to accelerate as efficiently. So every bit of compression during that acceleration that happens without stiffness is gonna lead to a little bit of a slower step, less explosive. So what we wanna do is train the Achilles to stay stiff when we accelerate. Okay, so foot comes on the ground, bounces right off, okay? That's gonna allow you to have a quicker and more explosive step. So we're gonna take the barbell, throw it on our back, get underneath the rack, and look, like I said, this is about not letting the heel decompress, or compress, sorry. So we don't want to see you, as soon as you start pushing, that the heel goes down to the ground. We don't want any of that. Let's get the heel to a 90-degree angle at the ankle, and then from there, let's drive into the rack using your ankle stiffness for 5 seconds. That makes sense? Okay? Yeah, 1 rep each side, and then coming over here, then we're gonna go 5 of these. So 1 rep is starting here and returning here. 5 little mini hops. We're gonna hop off, try to think about the ankle stiffness, hop across, try to think about the ankle stiffness, hop up, then hop straight back down, and do it rhythmically. And now you can only move them further apart once you get used to being able to not let that heel compress too much. If I see people doing this, I'm going flat-footed every single step, probably going too far or too high. Does that make sense? This is about quickness. So I want you to think about this. Every single time your foot touches the ground, it should take less than a split second to get right back off. So it's boom, 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 straight, right now. Make sense? So we got 3 sets, 5 seconds, each side on the Achilles overcoming iso, superset with this little hop. We're just gonna hop off, across, up, across. Both sides, 5 each side. See, that heel's too close down to the ground, right? So do me a favor, let's work this leg again. No, that's good, right where it is. Let me move it. Wanna be right there. Now push, don't touch my hand though. Push, 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 good. That's what I want. I want your heel to be off the ground, right there. Push, 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 push. Done. Awesome. All done. There you go. Push. Try to drive the rack. Break the rack. Break the rack. Break the rack. Break the rack. There you go, KG. Go work, go work, go work. Let's not round at the back. Let's make sure the back's straight. There you go. Good. It's hot in here. You guys turn the fan on? Yeah, we did. We're in Florida, man. Turn the fan off. Deal with it. In Florida, you gotta be like the locals. So let me see really how locked in people are. Because I'm gonna say this one time, and I wanna make sure people are paying attention. We're gonna go barbell step up, but it's a little bit of a reactive step up. So I don't step and then push from here. What I'm gonna do is, if I'm using my left leg, it's behind me, I'm gonna bring my hip through, drive, punch. I don't want you guys to lose balance on this. This is about this leg working. So I don't need a knee drive, okay? It doesn't add anything for me in this context, all right? So boom, we're here, boom, I want you fast up. So what we want is about maybe like 60% of your body weight max on the bar. We are trying to move this fast. Make sense? Okay, a lot of you guys are strong and you can move your body weight fast, but I still only want about 60% body weight fast. All right, yeah, again, foot's back here, drive, step, done. You got 5 each side right there. Then when you're done, you're gonna go use the other side of the bench. We're doing the same thing, but an explosive step up. So we're gonna go from back here, step through, decel, coming back, boom, decel, coming back. Don't decel like this. All the way back here, make sure you decel over that front leg. So boom, right there. We're going through, you're trying to get as high as you can. 3 each side. So we got 5 each side, 3 each side. The whole thing though, right from when your foot moves. We're here, look. Right? That's it, good, better. Don't jump, otherwise you might jump off. Step, there you go, good. From here. From here. Bring it up to the box fast too. Bring it up to the box fast. Better. There you go.
That's the one right there.
Bring it up to the box fast. Bring it up. There you go. Work. Good. I took the reps down a little bit for you because we've done a lot today, okay? 3 sets. We got 4 reps per set, okay? Nordic curls, what I want to focus on is the eccentric, but we're controlling right to the point where you would fail, and then you're going to assist yourself with your hands. So what that looks like, right? Most people, hopefully, should be able to at least get to the point where their arms can touch the ground. From there, your arm's just going to take a little bit of the weight away, and I'm still contracting with my hamstrings. I'm not doing a reverse push-up, I'm just taking some of the weight away. Does that make sense? All right? If you can get all the way down, then do it. If you can get close, and then it gets dicey towards the 4th rep, then just assist yourself as you need. But we've got 4 reps, we're controlling the eccentric. And then I'm gonna give myself a little push and try to push myself back up. Now notice, I didn't push all the way up, I didn't assist myself all the way up. I'm trying to pull all the way with my hamstring. And we're gonna go Copenhagen. We're going 20 seconds per side. Now look, for a lot, that was it. It was gonna be 30. For everybody, in an ideal world, I wanna be able to use my foot, drive my knee, and be here, okay? For a lot of people, they might not have that level of strength, or if you've had a previous knee injury, that might actually bug your knee, okay? So we wanna go shin on there. Drive the hip up, drive the knee up, and then we're holding. Eyes neutral, hips go forward, squeeze the abs. We're there for 20 seconds per side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. We're going split stance isos. I don't need weight, I need time, okay? So no weight. We're gonna go, yes, no weight. We're going 45 seconds, this leg. Then you're gonna switch, 45 seconds, this leg. Then we all coming up. Take the dumbbell, put it on the knee. We're going soleus calf raise, let the heel drop, go up. You're going 20 per side here. We got 2 sets. Then we're out.
Hey, we can put some weight on that, can't we?
No, because we're doing it again, don't worry. Don't worry. We just, all we need right now is tissue quality work, that's it. I don't need you to kill yourselves today. 3, 2, 1, go. And if you want an extra challenge, lift your heel up off the ground, front heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. We got 15 seconds, keep it going, 15 seconds, well done. Hey, good work, fellas, good work. We're almost there, 5, 4, 3, keep going, 2, 1. Everybody get up, grab a dumbbell, get your soleus calf raises in, let's go. I know you're all tired, I get it, I totally get it. This shit right here, yes, it's gonna create soreness, I get it. But did we not all damn near sign a contract when we came here to work? Okay, so look, if I got the whole group complaining about what we got next, how do you think that's gonna leak into everybody else? If I got Vert, nah man, don't do any of that, bro. You guys have all been here. You know what it takes to be here, okay? I get it, it's a lot of work, that's why you have a day off. But just for now, trust me, we've been doing this. Trust me, the work is the work and the work is good work.